First of all, you guys, I need to show you this amazing shirt I got yesterday at SeneBiz. It says Future Crown Princess, and I am so excited about it. I love it. I love it. It's sunny blue. It's got our SeneBiz logo on the side, and I snagged one for one of you. So the first person to hit 300 PV this month, or the first if you snag 300 PV this month, you will be entered to win a drawing for another one of the shirts that I picked up. But that's not why you're here. You're here because you want to learn and you want to grow and you want to get better in your business, right? So one of the first things I want to share with you from yesterday was a personal development tip that they offered us. And I really think it's super simple but super profound, and I want to share it with you. And I want you to keep the word ACE in your mind because it's an acronym or an acrostic, or it goes down. I think that's an acronym. The A in ACE is attitude. Attitude in this business is going to be everything. I know that we have talked about it before, but if you have high energy, you're enthusiastic, you're excited, you're feeling good about your products, about your business, about what you're selling, you love what you do, that is going to come across to your clients. Not only is that going to come across to your clients, but that's going to come across to future distributors who want to sign up on your team. If you're coming across as like, oh my gosh, you guys, this is the best thing that's ever happened to me, because realistically, this is such an amazing company to be a part of, that is going to come across the screen, come across at your demos, come across at your launch parties, and people are going to want to not only buy products from you, but sign up with you, and more than likely even just be your friend, because who doesn't want that high energy, high enthusiasm friend to hang out with, right? People don't want to be around somebody who's got stinking thinking. Have you heard of that before? Somebody who's always is stinking negative Nancy about everything. If you have people like that in your life, you don't have to necessarily cut them out, but limit your time with them. Draw boundaries. Step back, step away. If you know that every single time that one person calls you, all they're gonna do the entire time is complain on the phone to you, you don't have to answer, right? Like, there's caller ID for a reason, huh? So no stinking thinking. If there's people in your general circle who are practicing stinking thinking and you're trying to move to a positive, uplifting, energized way of living to be able to take your life to where you want it to go, maybe you need to self-evaluate and say, okay, I need to either remove myself from this group of people and find some new friends, or I just need to draw healthy boundaries with the friends that I already have. A lot of times when you step out, especially if you've been in that group for a while, there was a season of my life where I was a part of a support group for wives of wounded warriors, and we were all in a season of crisis, to be completely transparent. Our husbands were in and out of doctor's appointments. They were doing multiple medications at a time. Majority of them were narcotics, and the majority of our husbands were either addicted to those medications, addicted to alcohol, addicted to a combination of those, and on top of that, seeing negative consequences from those, be that anger outbursts or just sleeping all the time, completely emotionally numb, whatever have you. And I was a part of this support group, but really kind of what it turned into was a talk about how much you hate your husband group. And we were all in a season of crisis, and we got stuck in the stinking thinking. And as soon as I kind of removed myself from that group, I was then able to, I don't want to say I fully turned around my stinking thinking. I do think that that kind of takes a while to rework your brain to think in a positive way. Lots and lots of time in prayer, reading scripture, reading personal development books. But after I stepped back from that, all of a sudden it was like this weird weight was lifted off my shoulders. Attitude is everything. So the C in the ACE is going to be commitment. You need to make sure that you are 100% committed to this business. You can't be on again, off again, on again, off again, on again, off again. If you're committed, that means that when life gets hard, when life's trying to beat you down, when the devil's stepping in and trying to steal your joy, whatever it is, that you are going to say, I'm going to put my head down, I'm going to put my blinders on, and I'm going to keep moving forward, and I'm not going to give up, and I'm sorry, my nose ring is popping out. I'm not going to give up, and I'm not going to step away, and I'm going to just barrel forward and continue to do what I know I'm supposed to do. On top of that, if you are currently building a downline, you're also building a team. You are now a leader, whether you like it or not. Whether you have any idea what being a leader really truly means, you are a leader. And that means that you need to show that you are committed so that your downline can see your commitment. Because when they can see just how committed you are to bettering yourself, to having a positive attitude, to growing your business, to building your clientele, to providing excellent customer service, to representing our company in the best, absolute, most professional way that you can, they are going to duplicate exactly what you do. And then their team is going to duplicate that. And then their team is going to duplicate that, right? And that is going to build you a successful business. But if you are not committed, then girl, you need to hang up your distributor shirts right now. Put your lip scents away and use the discount. But if you are not 100% committed, and you know what? Your commitment might look different from my commitment. Your commitment might be every single day you can commit 30 minutes a day to growing your business. And if that's 30 minutes a day that you're committed to, then stick to that commitment, right? If my commitment looks like 2 hours a day, or really it's like 2 hours on my kids' nap and then another 3 hours in the evening, so 5 hours a day, then I need to stick to those commitments. Why? Not only are you guys watching me, my clients are watching me, potential distributors are watching me, and I need to make sure that I'm showing up every single day. When you have that commitment to build your business, to improve yourself, to grow as a human being, right? Good things are going to happen. I mean, when you decide to think positively, I can't imagine that something bad could come from trying to be a positive person, right? And then finally, the E. The E is your effort. Put in the necessary effort that you need to build. Make time for trainings. Make time for personal development. Make time to sit down and study your back office. The effort that you put in is what you will get out. Okay? If you are only putting in 5 minutes here, 10 minutes there, maybe every once in a while you're posting in your shop, then a lot of people are not going to purchase from you. But if every single day you are showing up, you are being consistent, you are not giving up, and you are putting in that effort, it might not happen right away, but friend, I promise you, you will reap the benefits of that. I am just now reaping the benefits of building my network over the last 3 years. I have created for myself this tribe on my social media that trusts me, that knows me, that likes me, so that when I am taking the time to tell them about these products that I absolutely love, that have changed my life, about this business opportunity that has changed my life, they are willing to buy from me. But that has taken me 3 years to get to this point. But that is sitting down every day, committed to expanding my network, committed to growing myself, committed to nurturing the team that I have, to showing up for you guys every single day. I remember when I had nobody in my team except for literally my husband was in the group, because you have to add one other person in your group in order to even make a group. And you guys, I had so much belief in the potential of what this opportunity could do that I was already committed. I was posting every day. I was finding resources for us. I was getting amazing files from other team members. I was like, okay, what am I going to want to share with my team that I literally didn't even have, right? And from there, from that belief, from that effort, I am now reaping the benefits as you guys are growing your downlines as well, which is what I want for you, okay? And then overall, there's actually a second C that goes in the ACE, and that is consistency. Consistency over time. What does that look like? Consistency is baby steps over time that will turn into large, huge, amazing things as long as you are consistent. What do you need to be consistent in growing your business? You need to be consistent in building your relationships. Focus on relationships. Who can you talk to today? Who haven't you talked to in a while? Who can you share about this business opportunity with? Who do you know that loves, absolutely loves makeup? Show up. Be consistent. Reaching out to those people, talking to those people, building a relationship with those people, and see what happens. Not only that, but you need to be consistent when life gets tough, right? That goes back to the commitment. You need to make sure that when everything gets super duper duper crazy in your life, and trust me friends, I am so familiar with the crazy of life, okay? I've got a newborn. Well, I guess he's not a newborn now. He's almost 3 months. Oh my gosh. I've got a 2.5-year-old. This is a very, very crazy time for my family. July is always a very hectic month for us, just for some personal reasons. My husband works about 80 hours every week, seriously. And it's just, this is a crazy time, and everything is going to be coming at you in your life, and you're going to want to say, my business needs to go on hold so that I can do that. And you know what? I can support that in certain seasons. I can support that if you're sick, or if there is, you know, a health concern or something. But if you are truly committed to this business and to being consistent and to showing up, you're going to show up no matter what's happening. Because if this was a real job, even though all that other life crap is happening, you're still going to have to go into work every day, right? I mean, you can't just not show up because you had a bad day, right? So you need to be consistent and show up. And not only that, your downline is watching you, and they need to see that you're consistent even when life gets crazy. Because if you're consistent, they can be consistent too. They can dig deep, and maybe they just need to reach out to you and say, hey, I'm having a rough time right now. Hey girl, how can I help you? What do you need? What can I do for you? Someone in this group just reached out to me. I still have to get back to your message, by the way, but I saw that message, and I'm happy to help you, because that's what we're here for. We're a team, right? So when you are building this, it's called the ACE philosophy. When you're working on your attitude, when you are committed, when you are putting in the effort every day, that consistency over time is what is going to help you build your business. There's also a code of ethics that goes along with this philosophy. It is always telling the truth. Confidentiality is at the heart of your friendship. Keep your promises. If you promise a client that you're going to mail something out on Monday, mail it out on Monday, right? Don't like, oh, it can wait. It'll be fine. Oh, she doesn't really need that right now. Hey, I'm going to take your pre-order, and then I'm not going to sell you anything. Keep your promises, right? Because that builds trust with your clientele. Treat everybody equally. No matter who is in your group, no matter what has happened in the past, everybody needs to be treated equal. They need to be approached with a loving heart, with a servant's heart, so that you're able to help the most amount of people that you possibly can feel beautiful, feel lovely, and fall in love with our products. Be available and flexible. I'm a big proponent of setting business hours. For me, I've told you, I am a nap time warrior. My business hours are during the day when my baby works, when my babies sleep. And then it's after they go to bed. Messages come into me throughout the day. I do not answer them unless I'm having business hours. Why do I do that? I don't want to be sitting there on my phone while I could be interacting with my family. That is important to me. I have specific times of the day that I work, and I have specific hours of the day that are set aside for specific things, personal development, working out, if I'm doing like going grocery shopping, like whatever, I block schedule. And there's actually something in the back office that you can go, there's a training in the back office that you can look up on how to block schedule out your day. Uphold your company policies both openly and behind closed doors. What does that look like? Don't be deceitful. You know that we're not allowed to sell from distributor to distributor. If you are currently doing that, that is against company policy. You can't. So you need to stop. I'm just going to be blunt and call it what it is. You need to stop. But make sure that you are not only that, but you are familiar with what our policies are. Don't offer discounts that are below compliance. Make sure that you are upholding the utmost level of professionalism. Remember, you're not just representing yourself, you're representing our team, you're representing SeneBiz as a whole, you're representing Joni and everything that she has built as a CEO, just like you are a CEO of your own business. So make sure that you're upholding company policies. Make sure that you're giving yourself during this time some tender, loving care. Make sure that you're taking care of you, right? Because if you are not pouring into your own cup, what can you give if a cup is totally empty? Here's an empty cup right here that I used for one of my Facebook parties. I have nothing left to pour if there's nothing in my cup. If I am not consistently filling up my own cup with things that fill up my cup, for me, it's exercise and it's quality family time with phones shut off. If I'm not putting that in, it's reading scripture, it's spending time in prayer, it's, sometimes I need like 10-15 minutes to recharge. If I'm not doing that every day and all I'm doing is spending my time pouring out to my husband, pouring out to my clients, pouring out to my team, pouring out to my kids, pouring out to my neighbors, if I am doing that, you guys, my cup is empty and I have nothing left to give. So make sure that you're giving yourself some tender, loving care. Remember, the little things mean a lot. When you go that extra mile in your shipping and you send your clients a thank you note. Thank you so much for supporting my business. Thank you for supporting the dream that I'm trying to build for my family. I'm so excited to see this Lip Sense color on you. I can't wait to see how that color correcting tinted moisturizer looks on you. Whatever it is. Those minuscule, that extra 10 seconds it took to write that thank you note is going to carry you so far. And being willing to see those things even in your own life. What are some just little extra things that I could be doing for people throughout the day? Making sure that you're being a role model. Are you as a leader right now somebody that you would want your team to duplicate? Do you want your team to do what you're doing right now? Are you leading trainings? Are you making sure that you're taking care of yourself? Are you showing up and being consistent? How is your attitude? Where is your effort? Making sure that you are being a role model that somebody else would want to follow. And if you don't even know like where to start, maybe like leadership is so not your jam and you don't even know like where to look. Oh my gosh, Leadership 101 by John C. Maxwell. I'll say it again. Leadership 101 by John C. Maxwell. You can order an audiobook on it's on the iPhone, it's audiobooks. I don't know what it is like on an Android, but you can order the audiobook. I believe it's like $10.99 or $11.99, or go into your local Barnes & Noble and pick it up and read it. It is absolutely 100% worth it. It's a book that I read in the very beginning when I was just learning how to build a team, and it will change your life. And not only that, but remember that you're a leader. Like, your sphere of influence, your leadership ability is bigger than just like SeneBiz. If you're a mom, you're leading your babies, right? If you're a stay-at-home mom, you're leading like your household. Even if you're not a stay-at-home mom, you're leading your household, right? Because we all know that husbands like think they run the household, but really it's these ladies right here, right, you guys? If you've got kids in sports, you're influencing not only your own children, but those children as well, right? If you're giving them rides and whatever, if you've got neighbor kids, whatever it is. So remember that you need to make sure that you are somebody that others would want to follow. And then finally, have high expectations for yourself. Don't be like, oh, I could never do what she does. I could just never do it. I don't know how she does it. I could never be like that. I don't know. I just don't have the time to work out, and I don't have the time to run a business, and I just got too much going on in my life. No. Set your standards high. Don't let yourself off the hook. You are worth and you are worth crowns of rubies. You are an incredible, chosen, beautiful individual who has so much that she can offer the world, who has so much that she can give to those around her. But if you are always consistently selling yourself short, if you are having a negative attitude, if you're flighty, you're not committed to things, you say yes but you really mean no, or wish you wouldn't have signed up for that, or when you do commit to something you don't even show up, then you guys, you're letting yourself down. On top of that, if you're not even putting in an effort in yourself to better yourself, then of course you're going to be thinking, oh, I just can't do that. There's no way. I would never be able to do what she does. This just isn't for me. This opportunity isn't for me. I like lip sense, and I talk about it all the time to my friends, and I tell everybody I know how amazing it is, but there's no way I could build a business. I have no idea how she signs up so many people. I don't even know how she finds time to make those videos. I don't even know how she could make those videos about things that she finds important. I could never do that. You know what? Then you're never going to do it. Unless you say, I am going to hold myself to high expectations. I might have no idea what the heck I'm doing, but you know what, you guys? I'm going to show up for you. I'm going to make that promise right now. I will show up for you in this business every single day. I will always have your back. I will always be here if you need me. I am here to support you, and I'm going to hold myself to those standards, and I want you to hold me to those standards, because you know what? I believe in you, and I believe in this business. I believe in this opportunity. I am willing to change my attitude, to have the positive attitude that it takes to grow this business. I am going to be consistent. I am going to be committed, and I'm going to put in the effort, because you guys as my team are worth it, and I owe that to you, and I believe in you. So this is something that I learned yesterday at SeneU, and I wanted to impart this on you. I'm sorry this video is a lot longer than my normal other trainings, but I just really feel like this was full of so many amazing truth nuggets that I couldn't condense it. I couldn't, cut it down to my normal 15 to 20 minute videos. So thank you for spending the time to watch this video. I hope you got something out of it. If you need to, watch it again. Watch it every single day until you believe that you can do this business. You can do this. You can earn those trips. You can be an incredible, incredible woman. You can use this business as a platform to lead others to truth, to help them find freedom for their families. I love you all so much. Thank you for spending your time with me. Until we talk again. Oh, P.S. dark pink and 2 layers of Kiss for a Cause. Love it. Okay, bye.